Recording the video.
Yes, yes, I'm doing that. Okay, so in the previous class on LRDI, we have discussed the topics at a very high level. And as I told you, we would be going deep into each of these topics over the next few classes. I would not want to jump into the logical reasoning data interpretation straight away. If you remember and recollect, the first and foremost important thing that we need to get our hands dirty on are calculations, correct? So we are going to spend few sessions on how to build and develop our abilities to calculate faster. And is there any easier way to calculate? Is there any other easier ways that we can employ for arriving at an answer faster than what we usually take? So when I say calculations, we are not going to talk about any formulas. We are not going to talk about any kind of shortcuts here. It is very, very simple, logical tools that we will use to arrive at the answer. So when I say logical tools, we would be calculating the numbers or the given equation in a smarter way than the traditional way. And there is no formula involved. See, the problem is when you use a formula, how many formulas we'll recite and we will by heart? There's no point in by hearting so many formulas. It is always easier if you know how to get to the answer in a smart way, so that you can always employ that methodology.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, is somebody there?
Sir, could you please let people get in? Someone,
Yes.
people are waiting for you.
Yeah, I got them in. I don't think so. Is there anybody else that would join, right? It's only 4 of you, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Dinesh. Hi, Padmarao. Welcome to the class.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, guys, from next class onwards, please try to be on time so that we don't waste time in going over the topics that we just discussed. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay, great. So what I was just trying to tell Monica and Naveen is that in the last class we said calculations play a very important role in logical reasoning and data interpretation. So before we go into these topics, I did mention that we will spend some time in understanding what is the smarter way to calculate a given set of numbers that are there. So this forms the basis for any of your logical reasoning or data interpretation. One is understanding the question is one part, and performing mathematical operations on the given data is the second part, correct? So logical reasoning or data, it will not be like a simple question like in the graph what does particular number indicate. It doesn't say like that. It will always say let's say if you have a graph like this, let's say a bar graph, A and B, and what is the marks they scored. Let's say if this guy has scored 50 and this guy had scored 70, the question could probably be how many marks did B score more than A in terms of percentage, or what percentage of marks did B score more than A. So if A had scored 50 and B had scored 70, they're basically asking you 70 minus 50 by 70. How much percentage, sorry, if you are saying that how much percentage, how many percentage did B score more than A, it is B minus A by B. So to arrive at the final answer, you will always need to know the calculation. You will have to perform some sort of calculation every now and then. So that's the reason why we will spend some time before we go into LRDI on calculations. Okay. Now, when I say calculations, we are going to spend over the next few sessions on how to add numbers, how to perform subtractions, multiplications, divisions, and probably ratios or percentages. Generally, these are the mathematical operations that you would be required to perform when you're solving the questions in LRD. In this session today, we will spend time specifically on additions. So what I would be going to do, what I would be doing today is, I will be giving you some smarter techniques that you can employ when you are performing additions of numbers. And with practice, I'm sure you will be able to do the additions much faster than what you're doing today. So let's start with a simple example. If I give you a few numbers like 25 plus 36 plus 51 plus 79 plus 87, some random numbers. Okay, can one of you volunteer to do this addition for me, with me? Naveen, you want to give it a shot?
Sure, sir.
Okay, so let's go about this, Naveen. I want to understand, how would you make this addition? How would you perform this addition? Can you speak out your mind
Yes,
as
sir.
you calculate? Yeah.
20 plus 30, 50, 50 plus 50, 100, and 170, and then 250 plus
Okay.
11, 12, 21, and 28. So 278.
Okay, very good. Let me give another question. Somebody else can volunteer, please. Anybody else? Monica, Dinesh, Padmarao?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Like I will do like 8
Who
plus
is
9.
that?
Dinesh, sir.
Dinesh. Okay, go on, Dinesh.
Yeah, sir. 8 plus 9, 17, sir. 18, 18,
18.
23, 23, 31, sir.
Okay.
6, 8, 15, 15, 24, 24, 30, sir. 301.
Okay. 15 plus 6, 21 plus 9, 30.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, good. Padmarao, you want to try?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go on.
So 9 plus 6, 15, and 9, 24,
Okay.
and 31.
Yeah.
And 31 plus 36, and 44.
Okay.
And 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. Monica, you want to give it a shot? Yeah, Monica, you can go on. Okay. Anybody else wants to go for a second turn?
Yeah, sir. 8, 8, 16, sir.
Okay.
25, 26,
Can you say
34.
why 25?
Sorry, 18, 18, 16, sir. 16,
723.
Yeah, sir. 23, 24, sir.
Okay.
33.
Right.
Yeah, 4, 6, 6, 11, 17, 26.
Okay. Look, there is no right way or wrong way in performing these additions. It is just that the amount of time you would take to perform the addition is what differs. Okay. What you have followed right now, Dinesh or Padmarao, you both have followed the traditional way of calculation where you sum up all the unit spaces, and then you carry forward the number here, and then you sum up the tens places, right? That's how you have
Yes,
done.
sir.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong in it. Just that if we can employ a different methodology to do this, we might probably get the same answer, but in slightly lesser time. So how do we do it? So if I have to calculate, you can throw some numbers to me. 59 plus 87 plus 91. Yeah.
66.
66 plus 55.
77.
Okay. Let me add 77 also. All right. So this is how I'll calculate. You should, if you try to calculate two numbers at one go, okay, it could be a little faster, but yes, that comes only with practice. So what I would do is I would add 7 to this. Okay. What is 59 plus 7? The closest number when I add 59 plus 7, I will automatically in my mind, I calculate if I add 1 to this, it becomes 60 plus 6. So it is 66. Okay. I don't go through all the steps, but when I do, mentally, my mind will calculate 59 plus 7 is 66. Okay. You're with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But what is 66 plus 80? 146? 66 plus 80. I added the units place first to the full number, and then I'm adding the tens. So I added 7 first, and then I'm adding 80 next. So it becomes 146.
Yes, sir.
Again, I'll add 1 to units place. It becomes 147. Then I add 90 to 147. It becomes 237. I add units place to this. 243. Then I add tens. 243 plus 60 is 303.
0.
Again, I add units place. 308. Then I add tens. 358. Again, I add 7. 365. I add units, tens, 435.
Yes.
Okay. It might appear a little complicated, but with practice, you would find that this way you would be able to solve it faster than your traditional way of adding the units place, then tens place. I'll tell you where it makes a difference. Many a times in CAT, you will also have questions where you'll have to add 5 digits or 6 digits. So for example, if I have a number like 59832 plus 68749. Okay. Use the same method. Let's use the same method, guys. When I add 9 to these two numbers, what will it become? Somebody do it with me. What is 9 plus 32?
41.
41 plus 40?
81.
Okay. Again. What is 7 plus 98?
So 105.
105 plus 80?
Yes, 185.
What is 6 plus 5 plus 1? 12.
12.
Okay. This way, when you have 5 digits or 6 digits or more than that to be added, this will give you a faster result than going units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on and so forth. Okay. So why don't one of you try this out with me now? Okay, who wants to give it a shot? Any one of you can volunteer. Padmara, you want to try?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 58 plus 8.
51 plus 8. 59?
Yes, sir.
59 plus 80.
Yes, sir. 59 plus 80. It is 139.
Okay, I get 1 here. So I add 1 to 96, it becomes 97, right? In your mind, you will have 97. When you add 97 plus 58, always try to bring it to a closer number, closest round figure. So if I take 3 from 97, it becomes 100, and this
100.
becomes 55.
Yes,
So
sir.
100 plus 55 is
155.
155. Now, similarly, again, you do 88 plus 96. When you are doing 88 plus 96, in your mind, you should automatically take 4 from this. It becomes 84, and this becomes 100. So it is 184.
Yes, sir.
Right? So rounding the numbers to the closest 10 or closest 100 is very, very key element when it comes to adding numbers. That way you'll always get to it faster.
Yes, sir.
So let me give you a small example to this. Suppose I give you some set of numbers here. 18, 26, 39, 58, 72. Okay. When I say you have to add 98 to all these numbers, if you go by the traditional method, you'll add 8 plus 8, 16, carry forward 1, 1 plus 9, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, you add 116, right? Now you use this method. When I subtract 2 from each of these numbers, and I add the 2 to this, what will happen? This will become 100.
100. Yes, sir.
And all these numbers will reduce by 2.
2. Yes, sir.
Now just try to calculate. What is 100 plus 24? 124. 100 plus 37. 137. 100 plus 56. 156. 100 plus 70. 170. Is this not a easier and smarter way to get to the answer than adding these two?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So this is, we are not using any formulas here. We are only using the rounding of technique so that we can calculate the numbers or additions faster. Please let me know in case you have not been able to follow this methodology which I just said. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'll do is, now I want each of you to solve this grid for me. Okay. You all have access to pen and paper, right?
Yes, sir.
I want each of you to record your times and tell me how long have you taken to complete this grid. All that you need to do is you need to add the numbers over here to the numbers over here and populate the cells in this grid. Okay. The numbers I'm going to give you are 19, 55, 71, 89. So I have here 9, 51, 99, 61, and 90. So you have to populate these 20 cells. So for example, when I say populate, you just have in this cell, you will add 19 and 9 and you'll put the answer here. And in this cell, you will add 19 and 51 and you'll put the answer here. So on, so forth. Okay. So I will start the timer now. Let me see how long each of you take. And when you're ready, you just tell me that you have finished it. Okay, guys?
Okay, sir.
Start now. Oh, sorry, you have to copy the grid. So copy the grid and let me know once you copied the grid, then we can start. Are you ready with the grid, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's start. I will also start solving parallelly, okay?
Okay, sir.
But please don't look at my answers. I'm done.
I'm done, sir.
Okay, great. Please note down your time as 1 minute 6 seconds.
Yes.
I'm done,
Please do
sir.
let me know. Okay, 1 minute 18 seconds. Anybody else
Done,
is
sir.
attempting this? You're done, Monica?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
Okay, 1 minute 56 seconds for you. I'm yet to hear from one of you. I don't know who has not answered this yet.
Done, sir.
Okay, so it's 2 minutes 7 seconds for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so what we will do, I'm just erasing my answers. We'll go back and see how I actually attempted it. So for your information, guys, I was able to do this in 28 seconds. Okay. I want all of you to come to that speed, but yes, I'll definitely help you how to get to the speed. Let's see how I attempted this. Or rather, let me hear from one of you. So somebody finished in 1 minute 6 seconds. Who was that?
So it's Padmara.
Padmara. Okay. Can you please tell me, how did you attempt to solve this column?
Yes, I just subtract 1 from 51.
Okay.
I add that 1 to these numbers 19, 25, 71, 89.
Okay.
So 19 becomes 20 and 20 plus 50, 70.
Right.
And yeah, 55 plus 1, 56, 56 plus 50, 106.
Okay.
And 71 plus 1, 72, 72 plus 50, 122.
Right.
And 89 plus 1, 90, 90 plus 50, 140.
Brilliant. Very good. So did you like look at the number 51 every time you're trying to answer it, or did you have 51 in your mind and you just try to answer this?
Yes, I have to look at it and I have to.
Okay. So one thing we can do is either you can start solving in this way where you solve this all these boxes, or you can start from this way and start solving these 4 boxes. Okay. There is no right or wrong answer in this. Any approach is fine. How I would generally do, that's a good one, Padmarav. Just a slightly different approach I would say is, when you're adding 51, you know that you're adding 51 to each of these numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to look at 51 again and again. You know that when you're adding 51 to each of these numbers, all that you need to do is add 1 to this number over here and add 50 to it. So then what I will do, I will not look into this box over here. I will not look into this box anymore. I will start looking at this. I look at 19. I know that I have to add 1 first and then 50 to it. So 19 plus 1 is 20, 20 plus 50 is 70. Then I go to this number. 55 plus 1 is 56, 56 plus 50 is 106. Exactly what you just said. But I will not be looking at 51 anymore. I'll just keep the 51 in my mind.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Dinesh, would you be able to help me how would you do this?
Yes, sir. Same way only, sir. Like I will add 1 to 99, sir.
Okay.
So, but in some middle, I did like previous method, sir, as it was
What
getting
was
late.
it? So you added
Like,
9 to this and then 10 to this, is it?
yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
At last 19.
As I said, there is no right or wrong way here, but we just have
Yes.
to be smarter when we have numbers closer to the 100 or closer to the tens. So this methodology which I just explained you, where you add the units to the previous number and then get to the tens, that may not work faster for these cases. So in this case, what is the ideal way to do is 99 is closer to the 100, correct?
Yes,
It's
sir.
just one short of 100. Now I
Yes, sir.
know every number over here, I just have to subtract 1 and add 100. So if it is 19, it will be 118. If it
118.
is 55, it will be 154. If it is 71, it would be 170. If it is 89, it would be 188. I don't even have to look at 99 now, because I know mentally I have to reduce this number by 1 and add 100. That's it.
Yes, sir.
So similarly for this, when you do, Monica, would you be able to help me in the similar fashion what we use for 99, the same logic for 9, and help me how to do this?
Yes, sir. I added 1 for 19, sir, from
Okay.
61. So I got 18.
Right. So can you just tell me how will you solve this column now? I just want to, you can speak out your mind as you calculate.
Which column, sir? 51.
This first column, this one.
I
This
used the
column?
second method, sir.
Use the second method. Okay,
Yeah, I
now
added
that I have
9.
explained you, now that I have explained you how to do 99, You can use the similar logic to this and you can try. So to what is the closest number for 9? The round figure, 10.
10, sir.
So
I
you just have to
added 1
subtract
for 9
1 from all
from
of these
19.
numbers. Sorry, you just have to subtract 1 from all of these numbers and just add
Yes,
10. So 19 minus 1 is
yes,
18, plus 10, 28. 55 minus 1 is 54, plus 10,
28.
64. Right? 71 minus 1 is 70, plus 9, plus
Yes,
10
sir.
is 80. Similarly, this is
80.
98.
98.
Okay. Now, when it comes to this number 61, anybody who has not attempted, like Naveen, do you want to give it a shot?
Yes, sir.
How would you approach this? You tell me when you're adding 61 to these numbers.
I picked 1 from 61
Yeah,
and added 1 to all of these 19,
correct.
15, 21,
Good.
and 89. And that's how I ran my calculations, sir.
Very good. That's it. That's good way to do it. So you'll add 1 to this number. It's 19 plus 120. You know that for each number over here, when we go step by step, we just have to add 1 and then 60. So 19 plus 1 is 20, plus 60 is 80. 55 plus 1 is 56, plus 60, 116. 71 plus 1 is 72, plus 60 is 132. 89 plus 1 is 90, plus 60 is 150. Okay. Now let me give you another grid, and I really want you guys to try again and use the smarter techniques which we just went through and see if there is any improvement in your speed. Again, you have to perform additions. So I have 8, 28, 58, 63. And here I have 9, 59, 99, 199, 999. Okay. Let me know when your grid is ready and I'll start the time.
Ready, sir.
Okay. Let's
Ready,
get
sir.
started.
Ready, sir.
Go on.
Wow, sir.
1 minute 19 seconds.
Done,
1
sir.
minute 21 seconds. 1 minute 22 seconds.
Done, sir.
Okay, 1 minute 25 seconds. Great. So all of you more or less completed around the same time. Can somebody volunteer to walk me through this column 4?
Yes, sir.
Go on.
200 plus 8 minus 1.
Okay. So I just need to look at this number now, reduce it by 1 and just add 200. Correct?
Yes, sir.
I will not even look at 199 now.
Yes, sir. 227
Yeah,
and 257
correct.
and 262.
Very good. Can somebody help me with 9? Monica?
17, sir.
Yeah. How did you arrive at this number? You just have to subtract
I
these numbers
added
by
1
1
for
and
9,
add
sir,
10.
and subtracted 8 minus 1, sir. So 17.
Correct. So you,
So
when
9
I
plus
ask
1,
you
10,
how
sir.
did you do it, you have to tell me what calculation have you done on these numbers to arrive at the answers. Okay. Since it is 9,
Okay,
you
sir.
have to reduce this by
20.
1, this column by 1, and add 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this would be
28 minus 1, 7. 9 plus
so
1, 10.
27 plus 10, 37. 58
37, sir.
minus 1 is 57. 57
37.
plus 10 is 67.
67. sir.
So similarly, this is 63
72,
minus
sir.
1 is 62 plus 10 is 72. Okay, great. The first, this 199 was attempted by whom? Naveen?
Yes, sir. Sir, I didn't hear you. Yes, sir.
So who attempted this 199? I did not get who answered this.
So it's I, sir. Naveen.
Who's that? Naveen. Okay. Dinesh, would you be able to help me with 99?
Yeah, sir. Adding 1 to 99, sir, 100. It makes 100.
No. You have to tell me what calculation performance you've done on this column, this first column, when you're adding
Yeah, sir.
99.
I subtracted 1, sir, from each one.
Okay.
Like 8, 7, 27, 57, 62, sir.
And then you added 100.
Yeah, sir. I added 100, sir.
So I hope that you
One-
have not looked at 99 when you're attempting this answer again. So you just have,
No, sir.
correct. So 107, 127, 157, 162, right?
Actually, I was reminding like 100, 100, 100 plus 7, 107,
Very
100
good.
plus 120. Yeah, sir. I reminded like that. And I did, sir.
That's it. Correct. And Dinesh, would you be able to help me with 999?
Yeah, sir. Like the same way, sir. Like subtracting 1 from each of the numbers, sir. Like left column,
Yeah.
8 minus 1, 7.
Then add
Like
1000.
1000 plus 7, 1007. Like 1000 plus 27. Like that, it's
Okay. So if you see, when I'm performing these numbers, the only time I'm taking is to only write the digits. I'm not even performing any mental calculation because automatically it comes to me when I keep practicing that I just need to reduce it by 1 and add 1000. Correct?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you guys to do is please practice these kind of grids every single day. The best time to practice is in the morning when you wake up. I would ideally suggest 5:30 if you can, but otherwise whenever you get time, because when you for speed maths and mental maths, the best time of the day is early morning. Your mind would be very fresh. It would be raring to go, and the thoughts come freely to you, and you will be able to develop your calculation speed faster. So what I would want you to do is just take random numbers yourself in the row and column, keep performing these additions, and keep noting down your speed every day. How long have you taken to complete a specific grid? So when you keep on doing this for a period of 15-20 days, you will see remarkable increase in your speed when you're calculating these numbers. Okay. Now this is the technique which I gave you when numbers are closer to the round figure. One important aspect of additions which you always need to have is complements. So what is a complement? So when I tell you there is a base number and I give you one number, you need to tell me what is that second number which when added to 1, you get to the base. So if I say the base is 100, this number is 40, you should be in a position to tell me what is the complement of 40 when the base is 100. It is 60. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you get to understand the complements of 10, 50, 100, these would be very, very important for you to perform any calculation, because when I told you that earlier, when we have numbers like 3, 5, 9, 8, 7 plus 6, 5, 6, 4, 2, we'll calculate this plus this. The complements will automatically give you a speed that is needed for you to calculate these, perform these additions. How? I'll just explain you. So when I say complements of 100, I want you to guys also to practice when I tell you, okay, the base is 100, Tell me what is the complement of 21. Tell me what is the complement of 35. What is the complement of 62? What is the complement of 79? What is the complement of 9? It should naturally come to you 79, 65, 38, 21, and 9. Okay, it only comes with practice again. So what you're basically doing in your mind is you're just seeing what number do I need to add to 21 to get to the base of 100? What number do I need to add to 35 to get to the base of 100? So your mind will start getting itself acquainted to the additions naturally. It will become a natural process for your brain, because you don't have to perform something. Your brain telling that, okay, just do the units first and then tens first. So I want this to become a natural habit for you over a period of time. So if I give you 100 again, does anybody want to attempt the complements of numbers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that Naveen?
Padmara.
Padmara, okay, let's give it a try, Padmara. I'll give you 5 numbers. Just tell me what are the complements. 19, 56, 32, 81, and 28. Okay, go on.
Yes, sir. 19 plus 81.
Yeah.
44.
Good.
And 68.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
And 82. Sorry, 72.
Okay. So can you just tell me, Padmarao, when you're doing 28, the complement, what were you thinking in your mind to get to the complement?
Yes, sir. I just round off it to 28 plus 2, 30.
Correct.
So yes, because of that, adding 70, it becomes 100. Sir.
Yes. So the complements process will help you to naturally go to the closest round figure, because once you get to tens, you know, you can subtract any number from 100, right? When it's tens. Because
Yes,
it comes naturally for us. When we say 100 minus 50, 50, 100 minus 30, 70, 100 minus 20, 80, because that comes very fast to us.
yes, sir.
But where we get stuck is when we have the units place, which is not a round figure. So it's very, very important that we get the number to the closest round figure first, subtract it from 100, and then put the answer.
Yes.
If I have something like 36, 59, 62, 81, 79, and if I have to do the complements of 100, exactly as Padmarao said, what my mind would do is, what should I add to 36 to get to the closest 10 closest 10? 4. That makes it 40. So I know I added 4. How much more do I need to add to 40 to make it 100? 60. So answer is 64. When I have 59, the closest 10 is 60. How much did I add? 1. Now, how much more do I need to add to 60 to make it 100? 40. So this is 41. Are you with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you have 62, you get it lower. So something when you have a number less than 5, 61, 62, 63. Okay. You bring it lower. I need to subtract 2 from this. So it makes it 60. I need to add 40 to 60 to make it 100. I subtracted 2. So 40 minus 2 is 38. 81. Subtract 1. It becomes 80. 80 plus 20 is 100. So 19. 79. I need to add 1 to this. It makes up 80. I need to add 20 more to make it 100. So answer is 21. Okay. So there is no specific method that you have to follow to perform additions. But when you do all these kind of mental operations over a period of time, you will naturally fit in when you have to do additions. So let me give you a huge number, and let's do the addition quickly. 5, 6, 3, 9, 8, 7, 4, 2 plus 9, 8, 3, 8, 4, 7, 6, 5. I will not be using only one method. I can be using multiple ways. So if I were you, how would I solve it? I will just mark in my mind the two numbers over here. So when I do 42 plus 65, when you know complements, what is 40 plus 60? 100. What is 2 plus 5? 7. So when I add these two digits, it's 107. So I take 107 and add 1 here. Okay, guys. Now it would be 88 plus 47. So when I have 88 and 47 in my mind, I'll first add up the tens, or I add 7 to this and add 40, whatever way I want. 80 plus 40 is 120, 7 plus 18 is 15, so it makes a 135. So I take 35. and I put 1 here. What is 39 plus 1? 40. What is 40 plus 38? 78. Now, when I have to add these two numbers, how do I do? What is the easiest way to do? I borrow 2 from here and add 2 here. 100 plus 54? 154. That's the answer. So I used all the methods. I used complements where I have 4 and 6. I found it will be 100. So let me add complements. Where I want to add 7 and then add 40, I can do that. Or I can also add the 2 over here. What we did, we subtracted 2 and added 2 in. So depending on whichever approach gives me the fastest answer, I can tune my addition ability accordingly, and then I can add it to arrive at the answer faster. Does somebody want to attempt a big number addition? Anybody? Dinesh?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Dinesh, go for it.
Yes, sir. 42 plus 3, 45, sir. 45 plus 105, sir.
Okay.
051. Like 38 plus 9, 47, sir. 48.
No, this is not what I want you to do. 38 plus 9, you do it. It will make longer. You have 1 here, right? Carry forward. Add 1 to 59. What will happen? 60?
Sir, I didn't get you, sir.
Okay, see, you added 42 plus 63 first, right?
Yes, sir.
You got 105. I got 05 and I carry forward 1 here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, instead of adding 38 plus 9, I want you to add 1 to 59 first. So what will this become? 60.
60, sir. Yeah.
60 plus 38? 98.
98.
That is faster, right? Rather than adding 9 to this and then adding 1.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now look at this. How will you add these two?
76 plus 7, like 83.
83? 83 plus
Yes, sir.
80. What is 83 plus 80?
163, sir.
Okay. 1. So 18.
18.
That's answer. So here, if you see, this is the only thing I wanted you to know. When you have a number which is bringing something to a closer round figure, do that. Okay, Monica, would you want to attempt this?
Yes, sir.
Go for it, Monica.
99 plus 100, 131, sir.
Good.
31. 89 plus 190, 188, sir. 88, 1. 60 plus 80, 150, 150.
Yeah. So there are 2
160,
ways to do it. Here there are 2 ways to do it, Monica. When you see 164 and 85, 3 numbers you are seeing, right? This should come to you naturally that 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10, 6 plus 8 is 14. So 140 plus 50, 140 plus 10 is 50, 150, correct? That's one way to do it.
Yes.
Or you add 1 to 64, that makes it 65. Then you add 5 to 65, that makes it 70. What is 70 plus 80? 150. Okay, either ways is fine. Did you follow me, guys? Both the methods which I just told you. When you see 1, 4, 5 and 6, 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 9 plus 7, 16. Dinesh attempted this, right? Dinesh and
Yes, sir.
Monica. Okay, Padmanav, you try this.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, 40 plus 80, 120, and
Yeah.
4 plus 8, 12. So 132. 32.
Good.
Yeah, is 1. So 56 and 66. Yes, 50 plus 60, 110 plus 11, 1 21.
Good.
Yeah, 1. And 67, 55. So yeah, 60 plus 50 again.
Look, you just did 55 plus 66 plus 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is no different, right? 55 plus 66 plus 1. Straight away, you should say 121.
Yes, sir.
Because you just did 121.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You don't have to calculate 1 plus 66, 67, 67 plus 55. You don't have to do that.
Yes, sir.
Because you just did it.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
this is 22, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 122. So 1.
Yeah.
You
1.
also know 8 plus 44, you just performed. How much was that? 132. 132 plus 1, 133.
Yes, sir.
We are just using what we just did. We don't have to again recalculate that numbers.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. Okay. Naveen is left out, right? Naveen,
Yes, sir.
try this out, Naveen.
Okay, sir.
Same logic which we just did. I want you to apply the same logic over here and tell me the answer. Go for it.
132.
Yeah.
So 32 and 1 carries. 78, let's make it 80. So 133.
If you see carefully here, Naveen, what is the difference between these two numbers? 22. What is the difference between these two numbers? 22.
Yes, sir.
So the sum is the same. It's still 132, right?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
I just want you guys to look at the relation between the numbers that are given also, right? I'm trying to give you multiple dimensions on how you arrive at an addition. It's not that there is only one right method. Any method is absolutely fine. But the moment you start building that friendship with the numbers, you'll be able to see these patterns which I'm trying to explain. Okay. Go ahead, Naveen. So again, this is 132 plus 1, so 133. Okay, next.
134.
Would it be 4 or 133?
133, sir. 133. Okay. And again 133.
Perfect. That's it. That's the answer. Now, let me see who is going to give me the answer for this fastest. Okay. I want somebody who can give me the answer faster. Okay, guys. In case all of you tried to attempt this answer by adding two numbers, let me tell you, you're slightly wrong in the approach, because if you see all these numbers, what is 9 plus 4, 8 plus 5, 7 plus 6, are they all 13?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So here I don't have to do two digits. If I add 9 plus 4, 13, this is 1, this is 14, this is 14, this is 14, this is 14, this is 14. That's that. That's the answer. Did you guys follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So here this is 13, so I carry forward 1. 1 plus 5 plus 8 is 14. I again carry forward. This is again 14, 14, 14. So I got the answer. Okay. Now this one. The last one before we complete the additions for today. So who is going to give me the answer?
So 1587649
Perfect. Is this correct? Anybody else? Is it correct or wrong?
Yes, sir. Correct.
What did I do? What did we do? We just added 1 here and subtracted 1 here. So when I add 1 to this, you just add this 1 at the end. When you subtract this, you subtract the last digit. Rest all will remain the same.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Yeah. So that's how we do different methods. So what I would want you guys to do before we meet next, please practice these grids which I just given you here. This one. Take random numbers or ask your friends to give you some numbers and you try to solve it. Okay. Since we have 8 minutes,
Okay, sir.
I thought of one small puzzle to be given to you guys. I hope you remember the simple balance puzzle we did last time, right?
Yes,
Where
sir.
there are 9 identical balls. And I wanted you to check which is lighter, heavier. You recollect?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Similar concept. It's not exactly like identifying the lighter ball, heavier ball. What I want you to look at this puzzle is, there are 4 balls, each weigh 10, 20, 30, 40. We don't know which one weighs how much. And there are 2 equations which are given here, or 2 times the balance was used. And from this, they are saying A plus B is greater than C plus D because that is heavier. And they're also saying the weights of B plus D is same as C. Which ball could be the one that weighs 30 grams? This is the question. Can somebody attend this question and give me an answer? I want you to think logically. Do not solve any equations. I don't want you to solve any equations. I don't want you to even hit and try and error method also I don't want. I want a logical explanation which one you think could be 30 grams. These are the weights of 4 balls.
C, sir.
Okay. Anybody else with a different answer or a same answer? Monica, do you mind explaining how did you arrive at C?
So I think
Sorry.
sir, B weight is 10 grams, sir, and D weight is 20. 10 plus 20, 30 grams, and
Did
totally
you,
C weight is 20 grams.
did you guess the numbers or what is it like? How do you know that B is 10? Why can't B be 20, 30 or 40? Similarly, why should D be 20? Why can't it be 10, 30 or 40? Okay, let me give you a small example. Look at this equation, guys. It says sum of the weights of 2 balls is equal to the third ball, right? These are the weights.
Yes,
In
sir.
such a case, the lowest number that C could be, can C be 10? Adding any of these 2 numbers will give you 10.
No, sir.
Can C be 20? Adding any of the other 3 combinations can give you 20? Definitely no.
No, sir.
So the lowest that C can be is 30 or 40, correct?
Yes, sir.
So definitely B and D has to be 10 or 20, correct?
Yes, sir.
And A and C has to be 30 or 40. So
Yes.
straight away we know in the question, B and D are definitely not the answer. It's either A or C, not even this. Yes, it could be A or B. It is not the case. So we will see this. B is still dicey, but B and D definitely not. Okay. Can you mute the line, Dinesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at the second equation. We have A plus B greater than C plus D, right? We know that one of B and D is 10 or 20. If A plus B is greater than C plus D, and if I say that D is 10, let's say, because one of B or D is 10 or 20, right? So B can be 10 or 20, D can be 10 or 20. If D is 10, okay, and C has to be 30 or 40, correct?
Yes, sir.
If C is 40, would there be a possibility of this equation coming true? 10 plus 40 is 50, 20 plus 30 is 50. So this equation can't be true,
Yes, sir.
correct? Let's say if D is 20, okay, If D is 20 and C is 30 or 40, in any which ways, the summation would be either 50 or 60. In that case, D can never be 20.
Yes.
So D has to be 10. If D is 10 and for this equation to be true, C has to be only 30. So the answer is C. Did you follow, guys?
Yes.
Okay. We are almost close to the end of the session. I want to play a small game with you guys. So either you can beat me in this game, or you help me understand why is that you're not able to win in this game. Either of these can happen. Who wants to play the game? Who wants to give the first shot? I'll explain the rules of the game. It's a very simple game. You have to choose a number between 1 to 4. Okay, you and me both. We can choose only between 1 to 4. We will start counting numbers from 0. Whoever says 20 will win the game. Okay. Naveen, why don't you just start with a number?
Sir, actually, I didn't get that. Could you please come again?
Okay, look, the game is very simple. It's a 2-player game. You and me are playing. You can choose any number between 1 to 4, starting from 0. Let's say you choose a number 3. Okay, because it's between 1 and 4. I have to add to this number anywhere between 1 and 4, and I have to give you my number. Okay, let's say if I add 4, I come to 7. You will again have a chance to choose between 1 and 4, and you add that number to this number, and you tell me the number. Let's say you chose 3. Okay, it comes to 10. Then again, it's my turn. I will have to choose one number between 1 to 4 and add to 10. I get to a number. But in between both of us, whoever reaches 20 first will win the game. Okay, whoever says 20 will win the game. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But I would like to give the chance for my classmates.
Okay. Somebody else wants to try?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I'll try.
Who is that? Padma Rao?
Yes, sir. Yes. It's
Okay,
me.
Padma Rao. You go first. You choose a number.
Yes, sir. It is 3.
Okay. I will add 2 to this. 5.
Yes, 4. I mean, it's 4 plus 9. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'll go to 10. I'll add 1.
Yes, sir. I add 2. So 12.
I'll add 3. 15.
Yes, sir. Anyways, a different.
Sorry?
0, 0.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't
Finally.
add 0. It has to be 1 to 4.
Yes, sir.
If you add 0, I will also add 0. No,
Finally.
I won, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else wants to give it a shot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go on, Monica. Start.
1, sir.
Okay. 5.
2,
3. I get to 10.
1,
4. So 15. Okay.
okay.
You
I'll
can see this. Okay, great. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, sir. I'll try.
Go on. Is that Dinesh?
Yeah, sir. I'll
Okay,
choose
Dinesh.
2, sir. 2, sir.
2. Okay. 3. 5.
1, sir.
Okay. 4.
4, sir.
1.
Mm,
You lose?
yeah, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. Till the time I continue to play second, I'll always win. Come what may. Okay. Either you try to defeat me or you come to me with the logic by next class. Okay. This is the question, or this is the homework you can think. And you come back to me. Why is that by playing second, I always win? And what is the strategy that I'm using to win? This is what I want you to answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day and have a nice weekend. We'll connect soon again. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.